The next topic is overflow. So let's assume that you have a 4-bit unsigned number, and you know that a 4-bit unsigned number ranges from 0 to 15. So using 4 bits, you can represent any number from 0 to 15. Now, let's say we do 3 plus 7, and the result is 10. So this 10, it falls between the range of 0 to 15. So well and good, we are happy. But what if we do, for example, let's say 13 plus 10? This is equal to 23, right? And 23 does not fall in the range of 0 to 15. So how do we handle these scenarios? See, until now, let's say you have 13. What you did was you took 8 plus 4 plus 1, and 10 would be, okay? What we did was we added them up, and we had a final carryout, which we took it as our 5th bit. However, this is not as straightforward because in your computer, you just cannot assume that you have an extra space, right? How do we deal with this case, with this scenario? So in this case, we say that there is an overflow. You can find the same thing in 2's complement addition. So for example, 2's complement, if you have 4 bits, you can represent anything from -8 to 7, right? Now let's say you do 5 plus 6, which is equal to 11. Now 11 does not fall within the range. Or let's say you do -5 minus 6, it goes to -11, which is again not in the range. So how do we deal with this scenario? But it'll be very interesting to see what the results are. So let's see this. So 5 is, let's do 5 plus 6. So 5 is 0, 1, 0, 1, and 6 is 0, 1, 1, 0. So take the sum. So this is in 2's complement. So in 2's complement, if you have a positive number, you just write the same positive number in binary, and you keep the sign as a 0. And when you get the answer, which is 1011, you can see that since the MSB is a 1, it is a negative number. But how is it possible? Like, you're taking two positive numbers, positive 5 and positive 6, you're adding it up and you're getting a negative number. So this is an overflow. We call this an overflow. Let's do -5 and -6. So -5 plus -6. So 5 is again 0, 1, 0, 1, and -5 would be flip all the bits, add 1, and 6 would be 0, 1, 1, 0. -6 would be, so this is -5. -6 would be flip and add 1. This is -6. Let's add them both up. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. And if you have a carry generated, you ignore the carry in 2's complement. Now looking at this number, the MSB is a 0, which means it's a positive number, but you're adding two negative numbers and your result is a positive. So that's an overflow. So a rule of thumb is you add two numbers or two positive numbers, but your result is negative. Or if you add two negative numbers and your result is positive, that is when you get an overflow. This is a very important point to remember.